the struggle has begun. The people are together. We shall be free in this land, our homeland, our own democracy. Come all you lads and lassies, rally to our cause and seek the abolition of those old-fashioned laws. Let us open every eye, let the people see what this land, our homeland, means to you and me. On the road together, walk hand in hand and ring the bell of justice over all the land. All the world is waiting, watching you and me in this land, our homeland, our own democracy. Come all you lads and lassies, rally to our cause and seek the abolition of those old-fashioned laws. Let us open every eye, let the people see what this land, our homeland, means to you and me. How far must we travel till our journey's done? How long must we struggle till the fight is won? May we live in peace again, may we live to see this land of ours, our homeland, a true democracy. Come all you lads and lassies, rally to our cause and seek the abolition of those old-fashioned laws. Let us open every eye, let the people see what this land, our homeland, means to you and me.
Well, hello folks, how you doing? And welcome to Rebel FM here on the Rebel Podcast, multi-streaming live on YouTube and on 2 channels on Facebook, on the Rebel Podcast page and on the DJ Rebel Row page. Myself, Big Row here, and Marty, who's literally just walked in the door there now, literally. He's all flustered because he hasn't stuff done. So folks, welcome along. Feels like ages, but 2 weeks or something hasn't it been?
There's 3
weeks.
You were away for 2.
So 3 weeks we're here. So hopefully we'll now have a good run of shows now into the new year, folks. I'm not going away again until April, so hopefully that'll be us for a while now. So it will. And just see, I've moved the camera a wee bit further back, so obviously we don't look as squished in, because obviously watching the so obviously Marty, that's up where I had to look up that night. So don't we? If you're looking
it was
up the camera,
there, looked.
What?
It was up there.
Oh, was it? Okay, no problem. I thought you were looking against the wall there again. So folks, you know the crack. If you're watching on Facebook on any of the 2 channels, just hit the wee share button. It'd be much appreciated. Well, there's no football on today. Well, there is. Celtic's playing Sligo, but it's only a wee play around match, not really important. So this is what we want to be watching tonight, folks. So don't be worrying about the Celtic game. You can get the goal results are on. But I think actually the Parkhead Faithful Facebook page has it on live. They're doing a live stream, so I might get on my phone here just so we can watch it just in case there's any goals. Pretty decent team he had it as well.
I've seen the squad there before come out. I shared it on the fans page. So, decent enough. Enough.
And if you're watching folks on YouTube, first things first, if you're haven't subscribed to the channel yet, why not? Please do it. Just hit the wee subscribe button, hit the bell icon, you'll get a notification anytime we go live or anytime we update a new video. So also, folks, obviously we weren't on last week because literally we didn't get home from Grand Canaria to probably the early hours of Wednesday morning. So by the time we got home, got all the stuff and all sorted and all, just really no mood for doing this at all. Like, so obviously we thought we'll give it a miss for another week. So how's you been, Marty, for the last 2 weeks?
I've been grand. I've very sore back at the minute.
What's wrong with you now?
Well, since I moved house, I've damaged a muscle, but I think the muscle around the hips maybe been affected too because I'm finding it when I'm walking.
Right, okay.
The left hip. But there, maybe it's just getting to that age, you know.
So you're all settled in now? Everything moved in, got everything in the new gaff?
All nice and cosy.
Happy days, nice one.
Yep.
So yeah, folks, so we're going to be mentioning about Grand Canaria later on, and obviously the Hills Only Golf Festival. Loads of people who obviously watch the show were over there, so it's great to see you. It's great to get a lot of pictures and all and have a banter with us. I'm just wearing my St. Roch's top tonight, just for John McLenny, so fair play to him, he brought over to me.
Your Hibs top?
No, that's the one, my own one. This is the St. Roch's tops with us.
Oh, the St. Roch's one, yes. I seen you wearing a Hibs top one night.
It wasn't a Hibs top. That was my new designed. You're just taking the piss, so I'm not going to entertain you. So I'm not. So yeah, folks, we opened up the show with Kathleen Loggy and Freedom Walk while we were just having the background there while you were all joining in. So as usual, if any tunes you want to hear, if any requests at all, get them in. We'll have a couple already. I know Johan asked for the Memahina Wire, and I think somebody's asked for Joe McDonnell as well. So we're here at 9 o'clock, folks, tonight. On quiz duties tonight is Marty asking me the questions. So looking forward to hopefully maybe going top of the leaderboard tonight now with the quiz later on in the second hour of the show. So what we'll do is we'll play another song here.
What is the score at the moment?
8 each.
Is it 8 each?
You got 8 the first week, and I got 8 in the second week.
Right, okay.
So yeah, I actually have a graphic of it there. Sorry, we'll put that. We'll fire it up.
Ooh.
So when we do the quiz, Anya sent it to me earlier on, so she did. So we'll play an RV tune here, and then we'll find out who we'll have watching the show, and any requests or dedications are shared out. So we'll do a bit of Blackthorn this time, folks, on the lid of my granny's bin.
I was climbing into bed, my poor old granny said. I looked out of the window and the army had arrived. The house was soon surrounded, they battered the front door in. I knew they'd come to take away the lid of my granny's bin, and it was scream, bang, shout, raise an awful din. You've got to spread a warning when the army they come in. She opened up the window and she clambered down a spout. Soon her bin was rattling forth to call the neighbours out. She then took out a whistle and she blew away like hell. And soon we heard the echo as the neighbours blew as well. And it was scream, bang, shout, raise an awful din. You've got to spread a warning when the army they come in. A soldier came right up the stairs, his rifle in his hand. She kicked him with her button boots and along the hall she ran. Then up and stepped another one, some medals for the win. But all he got right up the gob was a lid of me granny's bin. And it was scream, bang, shout, raise an awful din. You've got to spread a warning when the army they come in. The music rose like thunder as the bins and whistles played. The army soon retreated, they knew they'd overstead. It wasn't made of silver, it was only made of tin. But once again it saved the street, the lid of me granny's bin. And it was scream, bang, shout, raise an awful din. You've got to spread a warning when the army they come in. Now war has had its weapons since men began to fight, and everyone has different ways to try and show their might. The army has tried everything to cover up its sins, and now the plastic bullets fail, they're trying plastic bins. And it was scream, bang, shout, raise an awful din. You've got to spread a warning when the army they come in. Go home, kind friends, and go to bed, sleep as best you can. But if trouble comes along, get out and lend a hand. To all you fair young ladies, if trouble does begin, get out into your backyard, love, and rattle away at your bin. And it was scream, bang, shout, raise an awful din. You've got to spread a warning when the army they come in. And it was scream, bang, shout, raise an awful din. You've got to spread a warning when the army they come in.
Jesus Christ. That's the one, alright. Here, give me that in here.
There we go. So just right on cue there.
Right on cue.
Just
Right
stick
on.
the camera back on.
We'll get the camera back on here.
My dad's just disappeared there. Right on cue. I was like, what's he doing up here? It was a bit early for the tea. So it was like, and he lands in with
He lands in with this.
like a literally a
little
proper
Granny's bin.
old school bin lid.
Cracker.
You know, still be sort of bit off the walls, really. So wasn't expecting that at all, Marty.
No, definitely not. No, that was a surprise there. No,
There you go, definitely. Yes, what was Blackthorn folks with the Little McGrawley's been here on Rebel FM on the Rebel podcast. Yeah, it's good to be back, so it is, I have to say. And lots of great feedback about the cameras too. People are going, yes, we're enjoying this now, having you back on the screen again. Notably Henry, or
yes,
Dan
exactly.
Breen, who's a moan. So he is, he hasn't shut up about it from the first show we had. So
Excuse me.
Henry, this is especially dedicated for you, the cameras, right? Just for you, mate, so it is. So, right, so who do we have listening, Marty, and where are they listening from or whatever?
Tonight we have Kev Dunn, who says, hey folks, James McMullen, good evening everyone. Elaine's on, McGack's on, watching from a secret location tonight.
Right, okay.
Yes, he's in my house. Deirdre Cardwell's on, Hi Row, Jim McCaff, hail boys, good team out. Good to see Frat Hurley starting, it is indeed, Jim.
Yeah, definitely.
Joseph Pearce, evening lads, hope you're both well. Mick 1967 is on. Ashley McGurty, Hugh McKenna's on. Anthony Hart, oh, there's the Armagh man.
What's happening, Anthony? Jeez, I was giving him a bit of grief first, so was last week. He must have been somewhere where they had the Sam Maguire at some club or whatever, and he had a full on kit like literally. He was like Mickey Hart. He had the baseball cap on, he had the tracksuit on, he had the top on, the ring,
Shorts and all.
oh that, and he's like just dedicated boys, just dedicated. But I think he had somebody dig about Antrim or something, or it was a sort of shut me up, you know, them ones like. Yeah.
Terry Criney's on. Hello, Kit Terry. Oh, hi from sunny Cyprus. There you go.
Oh, is she away again? She's
away
never
again.
here.
Never
Jesus
home.
Christ.
Never home. Steph's on. Steph McNally. The guys from Irish Sound are on. John Boy McElhinney's on. Paul O'Sheeran from Clover. Good to see you, Paul.
Cheers to the captain, John, and great to see yourself and Trina over in Grand Canaria all week. Brilliant crack with you for a play.
Alan Chucky McPherson from Glasgow. I was going to say sunny Glasgow there, but he didn't say sunny Glasgow.
I
He
thought
wants us to play the Celtic Symphony by the Wolf Tones.
We'll get that on.
James Devin McLeave from the Black Country.
What's happening, James?
Kieran McGack wants the bank job. Irish Brigade, please.
Actually, we'll play it there, because I don't think I've ever played that in the show, ever, in the whole time of the...
And here's a game that or a name that I just can never say. It's Ilona Wayburn. Is that the German?
Is that
Good evening from
Leona?
Germany, yes. Ilona Wayburn.
Good.
Maury McNally's on. Good to see you, Maury. How are you? Kev Dunn. Terry's on. Jordan Whiteford. Derek Dilly. Teresa Gallagher. I'm just going to name the names. I'm nearly finished. Christopher Aguirre.
There's your other one that you...
The other one that I can never say.
Yes.
And that's us up to date with everybody that's watching. Good to see you all.
Yes, folks, good to be a few joining the night, so thank you very much for a play as well. So yeah, obviously over in that give Grand Canaria mentioned, folks. So Marty, let's see on the brand, or there's a wee green, the one there just so Mickey, the picture.
There.
No, the up Scotland.
Yep.
So just as he has photograph here, folks, and I'm wearing the Hibs top that Marty had been talking about. That was, remember I said is when I was over in Menorca a few weeks ago, at the end of about a month ago, I spotted this here, just this green top, and I was like, I'm going to buy it there. So obviously I bought the top, brought down the colour master, so he put on my Rebel Row logo, and then obviously the Q Holland Artist Management Motions in the middle, and I have DJ Rebel Row in the back as well, so I think it looks well. So that's part of it being a Hibs tab. Now, 2 or 3 people did say to me, come on, the high B's over in Cloncarragh. So they did. But so obviously, big shout to Mickey Bell, the man in the middle there, who between himself, his wife Mary, and all his daughters, his granddaughters as well, big clan names over, who put the festival on for the 2nd year in a row in Grand Canaria. So from myself and Laura, thank you so much for bringing us over. It was just a fantastic week. So it was, literally did need a few days off work before we went back to work to recover from it. And El Salvador, the guy beside us there, who owns Dicey Rayleigh's. Salvador, I know you said you're going to watch tonight, so mate, thank you very much for everything that you've done for me over the last week. You're a legend, so can't wait to see you again next year. So, yep, anybody that was there, folks, just a wee shout out. I know there's loads of you stopping for pictures and obviously saying about the new show, and a lot of ones are over and said, like, I haven't watched the new show, said, like, we used to watch it on the Sunday all the time, brilliant, etc. Didn't even know this new one was on. They were going, I missed it. I said, sure, it's on. Then I went and said, well, Jesus, really? Didn't even know you were doing a new show. Obviously, must be watching the social media following. And also, from just about 4 days ago, when I have just almost 20,500 subscribers. So, thank you very much to you all. And I know Marley had sort of reckons it's due to his bait coming on in the team that extra 1,500 subscribers has came on board. I don't know, I think it's maybe all the content I was uploading while I was over in Grand Canaria, because it seemed every single other day we were going up, followed you. But listen, folks, that is not to be sniffed at. I think it's 20,000, nearly 400 odd, so that's a massive following, so thank you very much. Now, I know those good laddies are all just there for the cause of a bit of damage and just slag, because like every other day I'm just sitting deleting blocking people, just whatever. The whole time I was over in Grand Canaria, obviously I was updating videos every night of the festival and the different bands playing and myself playing, and you woke up next morning, there was comments from people with just Union Jacks and all sorts of paedophile stuff and all this here shit and all whatever, and you were deleting them. But again, still over 20,000 folks. It's a massive following for basically a wee sort of operation like ours. So fair play to these folks. So thank you very much. Right. So is there what other is there any other requests apart from?
Right. Well, I'm just sort of asking what I'm doing at the minute. I'm writing down requests while you're talking. Terry Creaney has requested The Sniper's Promise. Your Onions On has requested Young Ned of the Hill by Rebel Hearts.
Yes, we'll definitely stick with that. It's a great version. That's Tune On, yes, so it is. We'll get that on for you.
Kev
Not a problem.
has asked for the Plastic Bullets song.
What version? Marley Higgins one, multi-actually, of our album. What?
Do you think I'm psychic?
I wasn't asking you, I was asking him.
That's alright.
I mean, obviously, you don't know what one of it is like. So, here we're going to do another tune. This time, what I have lined up, we're going to do a bit of Krista Coyle from Derry for you this time. So, from her album. From the
we're Mary McNally's 2 favourite idiots.
Well, Maura, listen, I have to say, coming from you, that's a compliment, so it is. So, I will take that all day long, honestly. Right, so we're going to play a bit of Krista Coyle from her album From the Streets of Free Derry, a tune obviously written by Bobby Sands, you see, but made sort of famous by Christy Moore. Colm Scullin beforehand, bringing it out to the blocks, and obviously Christy Moore making it so big.
Good Balahi man.
Definitely, good Balahi man indeed. So this is Krista Coyle, folks, with Back Home in Derry on Rebel FM. Here we go.
Australia bound if we didn't all drown, and the marks of our fetters we carry. In the rusty iron chain we sighed for waves, our good women we left in sorrow, as the mainsails unfurled and the curses we hurled on the English and thought of tomorrow. And makes the law. Neither wind nor rain cared for bravery. 20 years have gone by and I've ended my bond. My comrades ghosts walk beside me, and a rebel I came and I die the same. On the cold winter's night you'll find me.
That's Chris the Coiler, folks, with Back Home in Derry from her album From the Streets of Free Derry. Check it out if it's. I'm sure she still has a few copies available. I don't think that is available on Spotify or anything. But I think she only brought it on CD. But if you want to get it, just give her a wee shout on Facebook. I'm sure she'll send you a copy out. Just Marley had to put me straight there, so we did. We were talking about the the new train service. It's obviously starting from this new Grand Central Station on Sunday officially, and I was like, "Oh, sure, you can get the free trains." And he near jumped out of his seat as if so offended that I actually thought he was of age for getting the free train service.
So if that's the case, Elaine came of age the other day then too.
Why?
On Monday. Well, it was her birthday on Monday, and she's turned the same age as me.
Serious?
Well, she's a year older than me, like.
Right. Okay. So she
isn't a few months older than me.
So you haven't got the bus passes yet that you're saying?
No, not yet. Elaine will get it before I do. Let's just put it that way.
Well, so just talking obviously of age and what happened there?
StreamYard has lost access to your Facebook account. Ooh.
Right, just hit there, reconnect them. So I must just hit reconnecting both of them. Yeah, so I think something's happened there, whatever it was. Oh, for God's sake. Let's see. I need to when so I think obviously that's the first dance with us. So obviously at the minute I think we're only
we've got the Gremlins.
We're only live on YouTube at the minute, so we'll play another song and I'll jump over and next I need to put in the email address and password and stuff so we can reconnect to the two Facebook pages. It must have been that song there, Ryan. Whatever it is that's the first in a while to take us out to us. So don't worry folks, we'll be back on Facebook very, very soon. So we'll do this one for Anya. She was looking for the Rebel Hearts with Young Dead of the Hill. I think it's originally a Pogue song, this. So it is.
It's a lovely song.
But a cracking tune. I love this version of it.
Have you ever walked the lonesome hills or heard a Carlos cry, or seen the raven black as night upon the windswept sky? To walk the purple heather and to hear the west winds cry, to know that's where the reverie must die. A curse upon you, Oliver Cromwell, you're right there, motherland. I hope you're running down and out for the heart that you sent to our misfortunate forefathers. When you robbed the air but right to hell or cannot, may you burn in hell tonight. Man, I'd like to speak by referee. My name indeed, his family dispossessed and slaughtered, put a price upon his head. His name is known in song and story, and his deeds are legend still. A murder for the money was the young at the hill. You have robbed their homes and fortunes, even drove us from the land. You try to break our spirits, but you'll never understand. For the love of dear old Ireland, the forts and iron will, as long as there are gallant men like young at the hill. upon you, Oliver Cromwell, you're in their motherland. I hope you're rotting down in hell for the horrors that you sent to our misfortunate forefathers. From your up to there, but right to hell or cannot, may you burn in hell tonight. A curse upon you, Oliver Cromwell, you're in their motherland. I hope you're rotting down in hell for the horrors that you sent to our misfortunate forefathers. From your up to there, but right to hell or cannot, may you burn in hell tonight.
Right, folks, here we go. So people are saying that we went off Facebook, but only was I got a notification come up through the StreamYard. It's the program that we use for live streaming, and it said you've lost access to the Facebook on the Rebel Row page and the Rebel podcast page. So I don't know if it has cut off and it's just back on now, or it just never did cut off in the first place. I'm not sure, but either way, we're still
we haven't gone away, you know.
Definitely haven't gone away. No, so I haven't. So literally lost train of thought. What I was going to say something before got rudely interrupted there by their the notification. So he's all racking on it. It's Facebook is sound. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk about bus passes. Oh, Steph. Steph, I see he's back on the
the wife's calling me a fecker.
What?
Elaine just called me a fecker.
So yes, that's what I was saying. Obviously, sort of talking about coming of age. No, so what age are you, Marty?
57.
You're 57.
Yep.
You're not far behind you, like. So
See,
there
there you go.
So obviously, you made a wee announcement during the week there. So see, apart from like the lure of all like the naked ladies and stuff on TikTok, what else sort of what else?
What you were talking about?
What else sort of attracted you to wanting to sign up the TikTok at your age?
See a lot of people using it. There's a hell of a lot of people sharing TikTok stuff on Facebook, and some of it is quite good. You know, so I thought, I'll give this a wee try. So I sat down and downloaded it last night, and it turns out I already had an account.
Right.
From years ago, which
Jesus.
I didn't even realise I had. So I'm just... I shared one video on it of Elaine getting her birthday cake the other night.
Right, okay.
And I've just been mostly watching videos, liking a few things, sharing a
it
few
is
things.
like it's obviously it's good for there's a ring on it. I mean, but
Yeah.
obviously I had mentioned on the Sunday I had to come off it. Basically, I had to make an agreement with my former employer that I was going to delete my account, basically because my account was sort of under the podcast guys, so it was, and just too many cream buns I was working with, and they just didn't like the stuff I was uploading, and they're reporting me to the docs manager, and they reporting me to him and stuff, and end up being told, listen, look, you're going to bar from the Belfast port if you keep uploading all this sectarian stuff, apparently. And they actually didn't like it, so they didn't. So I had to make an agreement that, okay, I'll just delete my account, and to be honest, don't miss it. Like, Laura's obsessed with it. She's just...
I was talking to a girl last night when we were on. She messaged me and says, "Oh, you're on TikTok. I see, blah blah. It's very addictive." And then I was talking to Celine today. Celine's on it too. But her account's private, so I'm going to have to find out how you make your account private, because apparently now this morning, funny enough, I was saying to Elaine, I had a couple of let's say tasty messages from a couple of young ladies whom I didn't know. Wanting to want to know if I was using WhatsApp and wanting my phone number.
That's the start of it, Marty. So what is it telling you? And then
I was actually quite flattered, to be honest, because one of them wasn't bad looking at all, but not nowhere near as good looking
but
as my
you
wife.
do know that those young ladies are probably some guy from Thailand, so it's like who just wants to bring you over and marry them. I mean, look, whatever, and get your money.
They were both told that I was already married and that I wasn't.
They don't care, so they don't. They're like, I'll keep it quiet. So There you go, folks. So what's the name on TikTok anyway? If anyone wants to add
It's
you?
just Marty.674 at Marty674.
What's that there? Well, there's Mary Louise. I thought she was saying about some West Belfast tickets. Is there a West Belfast? I don't know.
Listening from God's country.
Laura watches like the Travellers one. She's on that. She's just like constantly just listening to their videos, like mad, like some of the stuff. Because then she would be in the kitchen and just have the phone on. If she's like doing dishes or making lunches, whatever, like, and just has it on the repeat. And then she flicks to the next one. It's like these stories, people, whatever she went listen to, and you can't not listen to them because you're no fart about the house. Well, you're going like, Jesus Christ. She's like, turn on the next video, will you? And you hear some of the stuff people uploading, you're going like, Jesus Christ, that's a bit random. So it is like. But yeah, folks, check out Marty and Elaine TikTok as well, is she not?
Aye, Elaine joined it as well.
She too is. Have you got a joint one of you, or?
No, it's just she is hers and I have mine, but we'll see how we get on. If we get used to it, we might do a joint one, you know. We'll see.
So talking of joint,
I haven't spoken to her about it.
Joint accounts, obviously. James, our good friend James McClave, and his wife have a joint Facebook account. So they do. And
I thought you were going to say you'd started smoking them.
What?
Joints?
Oh no. Speaking of joints, so obviously last year when I was in Gran Canaria, I was the one that was basically the butt of many jokes with Teresa, and her video caught me obviously laying, almost falling into the pool on the Monday morning, bumping all over the place, completely obviously out of it. So I sort of made a promise to myself and Laura this year that wasn't going to happen, and it didn't. I got it in a few states, but there was no real bad ones. But one video we did share on the Hills Donegal Facebook page was of our good friend James. If you can't mock your own friends, who can you mock? So just stick up the wee green screen there, a wee second, and we'll go.
The wee green screen.
Yeah, we're going to put a video on just to show you.
Here comes the hour of tea.
Oh, there's
Tea's
the tea.
early tonight.
Oh.
So it is. Man.
Thank you, Kevin.
Rosalie.
That's the Rosie Lee. That's yours.
Thank you very much.
And two different cups for the night too.
Lovely cup of this too. They're burning in a long case.
Right, so
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Kevin.
see the first video, the one that's last 32 seconds.
Yep.
Don't put it on yet, right? So obviously there's a whole running joke, whenever in the Hills Donegal, whenever somebody falls asleep, it's like, the first sleeper of the festival. Now I got a bit of grief about this here one for busy people saying, like, come on, he's in his own apartment, you can't be sort of giving them grief after and all. But literally, this was the first night on the Wednesday before the festival even kicked off. James and Pat had a bit too much, how to say, to drink, and they went home before us. So me and Laura lands upstairs, and I always go out and just check James. He was in the balcony next to us, so he was, and usually most night he'd be just laying, sleeping in the balcony. So I was like, the next thing he had a kebab, and his but listen, play the video, and then we'll narrate it afterwards. So put the green screen on. So this is our good friend James.
He will appreciate me. James, darling,
Get up,
get your head out of the kebab and get into bed. Come on.
Get up.
Come on.
I'm going to say this to Debbie. Make it up.
Roy's going to video you. You may fucking hurry up and run. Damien, that's later. It's early. The night's young.
So folks, that there was our good friend James. So literally I'll set the scene for you in case. So basically me and Laura this is probably about 4 o'clock in the morning, come up, and James will say, I'm going to go kebab and head home, mate, no problem, whatever. And we went up, and all I heard was like, it was like a walrus snoring, so it was the noise of it. And so James had been laying there literally face first in this bloody kebab, so he was like, and Laura was like, she's like, James, get up, come on, and he's like, I'm going to video this here and send it to Debbie, no joking, and he's like, but you hear Damien Quinn was either staying in the balcony below us or above us, I'm not sure, I think it was below us, and in the video you can hear Damien shouting up, but he shouted, I don't know what he said, because I can hear Laura in the video going, oh, don't worry Damien, that's later on, it's early yet. So I don't know if he said get these two to bed or something, or was there like whatever, but yeah. So like, but I did say to James, I said, I'm going to mock you now on the show next week, so and he's like, oh, don't you dare, blah blah blah. But it's so if you can't mock your friends, folks, I know for a fact he would be doing it to me. So he would. I mean, he would be posting that video of me. So obviously, I have the power of live internet here to do it. So James, I hope you aren't. I haven't had a text from him yet to say.
Not yet.
I got knocked AirPods. So haven't had it yet. So James, you're a good sport.
James says he was below me, unfair.
What?
He says he was below me.
He was below
unfair.
But
And Mara McNally's given off to me here about revealing Lane's age and saying if Mickey told anyone on radio I was 13 years older than he was, I'd be raging. Well, Mara, you've just told everybody yourself.
now we all know that Mickey is 72, so he is. So what age does that there make you more then?
Well, now.
I'm going to be getting a swift boot in the side of the head the next time Mara sees me. Or she'll be in somewhere, one of those stores doing the Palestinian protest. I'll be getting bit with a bag of spuds or something. So
I see we have Conor Herbert on there as well.
yes, what was Conor saying?
Well, he's asked me, is that including tax on that 57? Cheeky skitter. But he had made another comment before that, which somehow... there it is. He was actually surprised to see a few lads wearing Hibs tops.
Oh, there was
watching them play the cream buns.
Yeah, there was good few wearing Hibs.
Rallies.
Yeah, there was good few wearing Hibs tops. So it was, brilliant crack. And Conor, great to see you, mate. I loved your wee man bag that you were displaying throughout the
I
week.
commented on that myself, and he never responded.
But so he bought the man. They went to the market, right? And he bought the man bag, right? And we're sitting there. And actually, it was Conor introduced me to the Malibu and pineapple. So for a pity, mate, they were sitting drinking it. And I was like, "What's that there? Have a wee taste of it?" And he said, "That's Malibu and pineapple." He says, "Oh, it's actually Malibu and orange." He was drinking. But I think his mate brought him down a Malibu and pineapple. He says, "Oh, it's even nicer." So it was. But he kept trying to get me to look at his hand to get the attention of his watch. He sort of, I think it was he's trying to shine at the sun or something at my eye to go like, look at my watch, whatever. So, so they went to the market anyway, and obviously he bought one of these watches off. It was a fake Rolex or a fake whatever it was, but it was a like. But he's like, I paid €20 for this. Look at whatever. It's a thing that he says it weighs tons or whatever. But it's fair play, Conor. It was good to see you over. I think it must be like about 30 of them. So it was like the crowd, all the Cardwells and all of them, but brilliant banter from him all week. So it was like
good stuff.
Right, we're going to do the next tune here from McGack, who was looking for the Irish Brigade with the big bank job, and this is a song that they never ever. I think they maybe sung it live once, probably for this recording, maybe. But I've asked Jerry a few times. I actually asked Mickey as well when Mickey was still with the band, and he's like, "No, we're not singing that. We're not singing it." A few times we're in Bundoran and stuff. So I would have loved to heard him sing this. Yeah. Actually, Celtic's with him on the other, Mickey said.
Happy days.
It's a cracking meet, and again, just shows you like obviously Jerry Glacken's whole, like as he says, it's hysterical sort of songs that he writes.
It's historical.
Yeah. So, but it's obviously he puts a bit of a spin on things, and so I think it goes to the tune of Tony Christie, Amarillo, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So have we listened for? If you haven't heard this song, so this is the Irish Brigade.
And just before we put it on, when we're on the subject of Jerry Glacken, solidarity to him from everybody on the podcast after the grief he took.
Yeah, I know. It's not nice to sort of see all that shit happening over there. So it isn't obviously with all the well,
it's just pure jealousy. The
different bars sort of arguing with each other and stuff, whatever, over in Santa Pond. I think obviously there's enough people there to support all the bars, like so there is. But when you're going down and obviously threatening somebody, and maybe from what Jerry was saying, he threw a punch at him. I mean, for somebody of Jerry's age, and for a young guy going to that, obviously I'm sure he knew who Jerry was, and just total disrespect. I mean, of the highest order, so. Yeah, again, Jerry, obviously we all know the man's an absolute legend in everybody's eyes, so he is, and definitely doesn't deserve that there to be happening to him.
Not.
So, obviously solidarity with Jerry and all the rest of the Glacken family. So, right, this one's from McGack, who asked for this one, and this is the Irish Brigade with the big bank job.
Hey, big man, you show me the way to the northern bank, por favor.
Never. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ooh-ah, everybody blame the rhyme. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. It's not true, cause it was me. All the guards were yawning. Northern Bank on that Belfast morning. I told the lads to be there, with the white van waiting for me there. Just pull off the highway, open up the door, fill the van with millions
in bin bags by the score. Well, you can call me Pancho Villa. I got millions stuffed in my pillow. I'm on the run to Amarillo, with millions waiting there for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ooh-ah, everybody blame the rock. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-lee. It's not true, cause it was me. Tried to blame the shinners. We all know they're saints, not sinners. It couldn't have been the Provos. The whole world knows they're on a go-slow. Police are so frustrated, don't know what to say. Who else could have done it if it's not the IRA? Well, you can call me Pancho Villa. I got millions stuffed in my pillow. I'm on the run to Amarillo, with millions waiting there for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ooh-ah, everybody blame the ride. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-lee. It's not true, cause it was me. Well, you can call me Pancho Villa. I got millions stuffed in my pillow. I'm on the run to Amarillo, with millions waiting there for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ooh-ah, everybody blame the ride. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-lee. It's not true, cause it was me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ooh-ah, everybody blame the ride. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-lee. It's not true, cause it was me. It's not true, cause it was me. Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. There you go. That is the Irish we there, folks, with I need to say we drink a tea here except their shortbread is very, very dry.
Yeah,
so it is.
Your throat, doesn't it?
Well, it does, aye. So, folks, yeah, just let us know. Make sure we are definitely still on Facebook. I think we definitely must have not done that Back Home in Derry song. It's either got it cut off or whatever. But I know you're saying that we didn't. Strange. Normally, when that their notification pops up, it does say, "Oh, did you put up your TikTok?"
Aye, somebody asked for it.
What did they?
So I stuck it up there, aye.
You've getting a few more randomers now, hadn't you?
Well,
See
I've got Mary Louise McGavin.
She added. There you go.
Kev Dunn has added me and a few others. So it's there. If anybody wants to add me, feel free to add away.
Did he not steal it?
I think he's talking about the watch that.
Oh, right.
You were talking about Conor Herbert. 1 each in the Celtic game.
1 each. What's
Thanks, Conor, for the update.
Cheers.
And Nick 1967.
You're giving us West Belfast one's a real bad rep through your McCackley. What's it? You think you go away, you're going to automatically go steal something like? Right. So Conor just said there. He says, "How did Mickey react to the? What was he said to the barricade?
Aye, to the barricade.
So." Stick up the green screen again. So I'm going to put another video here for you folks just to watch. This one, very, very funny. Right? So if any of you are on the Hills Donegal Celtic Supporters page, you may have seen me uploading this. I think it was literally, it had 70,000 views or something. Amount of people that's on it. It's hilarious. So just stick on the green screen a second.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, yeah, no, so basically with every year, obviously, because we all stay in the same apartment block, folks, in Grand Canary, we're all the singers and all Mickey's ones all stay in the same block. So normally somebody goes and like just barricades the whoever's on the bottom row, their busy apartment comes right out onto the swimming pool laws, whatever, and all the rest of them are all facing the other way. So somebody always end up getting their house, their door barricaded with laylos and umbrellas and shit and all whatever and stuff. But nobody has ever got Mickey, so they haven't, whatever. So put the video on, and then I'll obviously, because when we talk, you can't hear us talking with habits, you can't. So. I don't think there's enough for enough. Oh, God.
Rory, what did you do? What did you do? Rory, what did you do?
You picked the wrong fucking ball for me, actually, John. Your dad's gonna fucking go for his shades of grey.
Right, good night.
This was Trevor, wasn't me. He's a bad bastard. Trevor, you're
That wasn't me, it was
bad.
you.
I was in Derry once.
I'm up here eating pizza. Fuck all to do with me. I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me.
It's bad crack. Is it camera? Yeah, so, folks, so just in case, well, actually, whenever the video's playing this show, we can't talk about topics, you won't hear us. So, the main one there at the end, obviously, was Mickey Bell's apartment, so it was. And obviously, you seen the video at the end with the one on the left-hand side. That's a guy, Sparrow, who was one of the Scottish guys, was over staying on our block as well. That was Teresa, Mickey's daughter, done his. So when she was filling that up, I was obviously going just a wee bit further and putting tables and chairs and all sorts of stuff. So I knew, obviously, because Mickey always was up in the morning. Every morning, no matter how drunk he is, gets up 7 o'clock in the morning, gets up, has a wee down the round and goes for a swim. I was like, I'm going to get him in the morning next film. So, me and Laura were both, I think it was well late, so it was that night. So we didn't wake the next day at about 1 o'clock. So what I'm told is, Mary says, I've seen Mickey get up, and after she was laying sleeping and just heard, he went to open the door. I think the umbrella fell and hit him in the head. So what did is he opened the sliding door, and he just heard, he went, what the else here, Mickey, he doesn't overreact to anything, I mean, at all. But so he said he literally had to climb through this like assault course of umbrellas and stuff and blow up inflatable stuff and over the wall and then start taking everything down. So he did, and then so we could actually clear his whole wee veranda bit. So obviously he knew it was me, he must have whatever. So Teresa had said, Mickey, obviously, as soon as he came out, and so we were literally directly above Mickey. Once there was somebody we were in the flat right above their head. So she says, obviously Mickey just shut up and look at me and see what Mickey does as well. He doesn't see if he wants to speak to somebody that's in the apartment complex. Doesn't say give you a ring or say come down a second. He just shouts and he just heard hey, say if somebody from Derry, Kelly's man, you Derry bastard, you come down here or whatever. Damien Quinn, get down here. So obviously people just come out of their apartment and shout over, what's wrong with me?
Celtic's now getting beat 2-1.
Jesus Christ.
By Sligo.
So from what I hear, Mickey obviously straight away just looked at my apartment and shouted up, you big bastard, that's why would I get you whatever. So what he told me was, he says he literally searched about that whole complex for a big bit of rope or a big bit of wire. He says, see if I'd have found something, I was going to tie it to your bloody door handle and then tie it to a tree or something. So because obviously the doors open inwards, so he says after you wouldn't have been able to open the doors, you wouldn't have. But it's all a bit of banter. So as I say, Mickey's good for it. So he's a good crack. So that's what we'll go up to in Gran Canaria, folks. And say some of the gigs phenomenal, like really great gigs throughout the week. And I think it was most of the nights I started at 12 and played about 2, half 2. I think it was 2 nights I played the 4. The last night of the festival I played the half 4, which was just like in the capspan and we're like, right lads, that's it, knock it off, whatever. Aye. Oh, aye. I think he usually says something about 5 o'clock or something, but the bar, they're okay, but I think it's the music, you know, because it's so close to all the apartments. The apartments are all all right around it. But see on the second night of it, so it would have been the Friday. See, setting up that day, we've seen it's like a big orchestra setting up, like out in the square. We're going and it was full on like big kettle drums and and I was like, what's the hell's going on here? I was like, surely if that's going to be on the night, the festival will affect it or whatever. So Kelly's men were playing, and literally while they were about to start, and there must have been like 1,000 people all gathered around this big orchestra down below, and they were just really full on drums and all going over, and they kept going, what this noise from up here? So the council went up and said, Salvador and Mickey, and said, right, turn that off, and obviously you can tell what they were told. They're like, this is a festival here, not turning it off, whatever. So when the cops come up with them, and they just turned the music off, came down the desk, and the middle of the band were playing, turned it off, says 9 o'clock, so this is at 7 o'clock, so basically there was 2 hours, there was no music. So basically maybe the whole set of Callie's men, they couldn't play at night, so they couldn't, because of And but like, mate, don't get me wrong, the orchestra was brilliant. So I think everybody's all stand down, taking videos and all, and they full on, like, they were very, very good. But every year there's always something happens with the Caps or something, so this goes along the line. But folks, the dates haven't been announced for next year yet, but it's definitely going to be over in Gran Canaria the last weekend in September. So if you want to go, get your flights sorted and all that and stuff, because they will be a bit cheaper. Right, so next tune, who was looking for the Plastic Balls song?
It was Kev Dunn.
Kev Dunn, so this one's for you. And we're going to do the version from Marty Higgins, and this is from our album release for Suicide Awareness, Rest for Hope. And he does a great wee intro at the start of this song, and then comes in and sings the song. So Kev, this one's for you, Plastic Bullets on Rebel FM.
In 1973, the British Army introduced a non-lethal projectile into the north of Ireland. 17 people have now been murdered by this non-lethal projectile, 7 of whom are innocent children. Robin Dunwoody has wrote this song in memory of 2 of the young children who were murdered when returning from the shops with groceries for their family, friends and neighbours. No British soldier or organisation has ever been charged with the brutal murder of these 2 young children. Carl Ann Kelly, 12 years of age. Julia Stone, 14 years of age. On Belfast streets, I've heard it said, they're shooting little children dead. Second lives hardly begun. Plastic bullets from their guns. We won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all, you're maimed and killed. Young Caroline, 12 years of age, shut down by Brits in a bloody rage. Julie Livingstone as well fell victim to their plastic hell. We won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all, you're maimed and killed. They tried to drag us from our streets by taking lives too young and sweet. Do they not know will not be beat? Their violence is their own defeat. We won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all, you're maimed and killed. They try to make us toe their line by using every type of crime, but freedom won't be terrorized, nor freedom struggle criminalized. We won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all, you're maimed and killed. In Belfast streets, I've heard it said, they're shooting little children dead. They're taking lives hardly begun with plastic bullets from their guns. We won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all, you're maimed and killed. We won't be kept down easy. We will not be still. We won't be kept down easy. After all, you're maimed and killed. After all, you're maimed and killed.
That's Marty Higgins there, folks, with the Plastic Ballad song, especially for Kev Dunn, wasn't it, that one?
It was indeed, yes.
Okay, Kev, so yeah, just have it on the screen there now, folks. Thank you very much for the over 20,000. So I think it's 20,380 followers on the official Rebel podcast page. So thank you very much appreciated, folks, for everybody that's following the page.
It is indeed.
Even all the trollers who are on just to cause a bit of havoc.
We don't really have that many trollers at the minute.
But it's more to do not with the live streams, more uploaded videos.
Oh,
people every day. There's people taking stuff in. So there's like, right. So we're
getting a lot of very good comments here from people that are enjoying the show tonight. Kev Dunn saying, "Cheers, lads." Alan Chuck McPherson, thanks for a brilliant show every Wednesday. James McMullen, brilliant show. Stuff like that. There's a Iona Graham on. Good evening, Iona. Late to the show, but hey, you're here.
Better late than never.
Exactly. Rebel Wednesday is the day. James McMullen says, "What an amount of followers, you deserve it." Well, that's what having the new face on does for the, whole thing, you know.
Right, so now we're going to do the football results from the last time we were on, which was 3 weeks ago. So basically it was the Premier League matches from not last weekend, but the weekend before. So, and obviously this weekend, there's pretty... there's no
internationals.
It's shit internationals again, so we're not gonna.
We're giving it a miss.
You know how our opinion towards international football, folks. So we'll not be giving any results or anything. So we're going to do our football selections and predictions from the last match we picked from when we were on live last. So Marty, go ahead. Let's see who we have. What we have.
Right. Well, the first game we picked was West Ham versus Chelsea.
Right.
You chose Chelsea to win 2-1. I said Chelsea would win 2-1 and they won 3-0.
Right, okay.
The next game was Villa versus Wolves. I said Wolves or 2-1 to Villa. You said 3-1 to Villa and the score was 3-1 to Villa.
Yeah, hey, got one.
One to yourself.
There we go. Sweet.
The next game was Liverpool versus Bournemouth. I said 2-0 to Liverpool. You said 3-0 to Liverpool and Liverpool won 3-0.
So it's 2 to me, Marty.
2 in the one night.
2 in a row. What? Jesus. What's going on?
Crystal Palace and Man United. You said 1 each. I said 1 each, and it was no score. Fulham versus Newcastle. You said 2-1 to Fulham. I said a draw, and Fulham won 3-1. And then last but not least, the Celtic Falkirk game. You said Celtic would win 6-0. I said they'd win 3-0 and they won 5-2. So you've got yourself 6 points tonight, and that leaves the overall score at 9 points each.
Oh, so you were like 9-3, Marty?
I was indeed.
Like 6 ahead, and I've that's hopefully
that's good going.
Hopefully that's an omen for the quiz tonight. Yeah, so it's like we'll see. Hopefully.
Well, I know you'll get at least one question right tonight.
Why?
Because you know. Because I've read through them.
Oh, okay, no problem. And obviously, like,
and I have no say in picking the questions.
Yes.
Now. It's, I don't know for anybody that doesn't know, it's Anya, Rose's sister, who.
My sister Anya now is doing the quiz
gives
for
us the questions
each week. So basically, obviously, the week that it's Marty's turn to ask the questions, she'll text him all the questions and answers. Obviously, I don't see them, and then when it's my turn to ask the questions, she will text me them. So does she makes them up. I have no idea what they are, but it seems like from the 2 weeks we have done it, we've both got a decent score in it. So we have, I think it's eight each. Wasn't it? Before it was always like. Well, I know there was weeks I got none at all, like maybe one, and a few weeks you got maybe 2 or 3.
Yep.
But these seem. I think it's more close to multiple choice now. Seems to be given as a.
Well, you've 2 answers to choose from. You have 50% chance of getting it right or wrong.
Exactly. I see.
You know, Valerie Delaney's on there. Good to see you.
How you doing, Valerie?
Valerie.
What's the crack? We miss our dirty dubs on the show, so do. Used to be a good laddie is on. So was each week. So they were.
Steph McNally says the question is, what's your name?
The what?
I'm not following that now.
The Q is what's your name? What are you on about?
The Q or the question is, what's your name?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about, Steph.
No,
you need to enlighten us there. What your
he's maybe speaking to somebody else.
What you're getting at, right? So who was looking for Joe McDonnell?
Joe McDonnell was requested by James McMullen.
So James, I know he did say us earlier on there before the show even started, so we'll do it now. So we're actually going to play the Guy Oak version from the Brazen Head. And this is actually 8 minutes long. This
version.
So it is. So it's a good live long version. So James, this one's spicy for you. This is Joe McDonnell. And I know I normally do play the Wolftones version of this, the orchestra. So I give massive shout out to the Wolftones who played the Odyssey this week. And
packed it out.
Like the videos just looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what you might say about the Wolftones and along maybe should have been packed up years going on, but I mean to see the Emmons literally selling out the SSA Arena. I mean, in the middle of Belfast, like over in it's East Belfast, isn't it? I mean, it's for the amount of people that obviously would hate it to happen. Phenomenal to see it happen. So fair play to them.
Belfast in its entirety was packed on Sunday. In fact, I have to say, I give a shout out to my brother and my cousins and my nephew. Had a few family members turned up at the Rock on Sunday.
Right, as well.
So we were able to spend a bit of time with them, which was nice.
I
didn't see much of them.
How did Toby get on Sunday at Rebel Sundays?
Toby done very, very well. Very well indeed. Very well.
So do you think Jerry must be away or something, on holiday or something? You know, he wasn't playing the War this weekend, as far as I know.
Jerry's away.
Yeah, I thought that.
He is indeed.
Well, he deserves a break, Jerry. I have to say.
Yep.
So
now back to this question that we were having over what Steph McNally was saying. The Q is what's your name? You had mentioned that you'd got one answer right.
Right.
And he says the question was, what's your name?
Oh, right. Okay. So, Steph, you're trying to sort of highlight there of how thick I am, or the lack of sort of my quiz knowledge. Is that what you're trying to say?
Anya says your last quiz was like a Christian Brothers test. I felt like I was going to get beat up for getting questions wrong. No chance of that, Anya.
See, obviously that's the whole thing was what we were saying. Like I would pick questions just to try and get sort of maybe hard ones that Marty wouldn't get, and he would even go into a lot more effort to try and get them to make sure.
The thing about it was, a lot of the weeks we were picking our questions off the same sites.
Exactly.
Because whenever I was going in to pick my questions, I was seeing the questions you had asked me the week before.
Yeah. And you're going, he's going to ask me them ones next week. Because there's actually one that has like about 40 questions.
Yeah.
So one week I just done the first 10, and then done the 10 to 30 the next week, and then the following week, the bottom 10.
So it is where it seems to be working out well. And thanks very much, Anya, for your input. That's very much appreciated.
Yes, definitely. So I know you do put a bit of work into it. And again, Anya, thanks for doing the Celtic quiz for us over in Grand Canaria. I went down very well. So it was a good lot. I think about 15 teams. So I had
very good.
But it was good crack. But I think it was because I was doing it all myself. But the one thing was James's team. So there was James and Pat and your woman from Fermanagh. Kathleen.
Your woman?
No, but that's a running joke because there was two people. So, there's your woman from Fermanagh coming over. Like, as if to say, quick run. There's your woman from Fermanagh coming over. And Kathleen was like chasing her in the bloody bar. So that's why I said that's your woman from Fermanagh. Mm-hmm. So Kathleen was like, well, I'm writing all the answers down. And like, I think they were busy either joint bottom or joint third bottom the whole quiz. And then literally the very last one was like a picture round. Mm-hmm. So it was like 10 just Celtic players were all like the older ones and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And all of the ones that were doing great in the quiz, the whole once they got that there, they were just like Jesus. But John McElhenney, that he knew every single one of them. So for some reason, the bar staff who were woeful the whole quiz got every single one of them right, and then James's team who were woeful the whole quiz got every single one of them right. And I was like, something fishy here. Like. So obviously, I was wondering. So they were on the phone to him, going, hey, "What's these answers to the quiz?" And he told them all the answers. So he did.
Whose group was Conor Herbert in?
Well, actually, Conor was on his own. So he was. Was he? No, he was with another guy. And then he had to run off and meet his girl for lunch or something or what they were doing. So Conor done the last.
And how did he do in the picture round?
He answered 4 of them or something. So right, but actually, he got them right. But they were pretty hard. I mean, if I hadn't sort of picked them,
well,
like I wouldn't have probably.
I think I got. There was only 2 I didn't get.
In what?
In the picture round.
So how do you know what it was?
See.
How do you know?
I'm not a tight. I'm saying nothing.
You're not a tight. Oh, so somebody obviously sent you, did they? And asked you, did you know the answers? Did they?
My lips are sealed.
Yeah, well, now we know.
Well, the person in question obviously then wasn't the only person who was attempting to do that.
Well, there we go. But
so
it was good crack. I think it should have lasted maybe an hour. It lasted 2.5 hours. It was basically because I had answered all of myself, do Oliver and everything else, and get people to come collect the sheets, give it the new sheets, and in theory it was a good idea, but I probably should have. If I had 2 or 3 people looking around, and then marking them as well for me, we probably got through. But basically, just done was killing. So each time I was doing all the marking, he sung a few songs live, and on his keyboard or his keypad, as Mickey called it. So you're like, says you brought your keypad with you. So I was able to fill in, but it was a good day. But I mean, the heat was just like I was wearing a grey Adidas t-shirt. And see, by the end of this quiz, this thing was like, it was near black. Just the sweat stuck to me, front of me, back of me. It was just like, it was leaking from everywhere. So it was that warm. What a week. But so somebody was at the lark, Marty, texting you to see who they were. I could probably guess who it was, like, but right. Anyway, so we'll move on. We'll go to this one. This is say all 8 minutes of it. This is Joe McDonnell, spicy for James McMullen, folks, and this is from the live at the Brazen Head album. So here we go.
And we're going to continue on with a song which dates back to an event that happened in 1981. In H Block cages along Kesh, the hunger strikes. It's a song by a young man called Volunteer Joe McDonnell. He gave his life. Oh, my name is Joe McDonnell. From Belfast town I came. That city I will never see again. For it's in the town of Belfast I spent many happy days. I love that town in oh so many ways. And it was there I spent my childhood and found for me a wife. I then set out to make for her a life. But all my young ambitions met with bitterness and hate. I soon found myself inside a prison gate. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you let down your guns. When I think of all the deeds that you have done, you've plundered many nations, divided many lands. You have terrorized my people. You rule with an iron hand, and you brought this reign of terror to my land. through those many months, interments in the Maidstone and the maze. I thought about my land throughout those days. Why my country was divided, why I was now in jail, imprisoned without a crime or without a trial. And although I love my country, I am not a better man. I've seen cruelty and injustice at first hand. So then, one fateful morning, I shook both freedom's hands. For right or wrong, I tried to free my land. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you look down your gun. When I think of all the deeds that you have done, you have plundered many nations, divided many lands. You have terrorized my people, you rule with an iron hand, and you brought this reign of terror to my land. One cold October's morning, I was trapped in a lion's den. I found myself imprisoned once again. I was committed to the H blocks for 14 years or more. On the blankets, the conditions, they were poor. Then a hunger strike we did commence for the dignity of man. But it seems to me that no one gave a damn. But now I am a saddened man. I've watched my comrades die. If only people cared or wondered why. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you look down your gun. When I think of all the deeds that you have done, you have plundered many nations, divided many lands. You have terrorized my people, you rule with an iron hand, and you brought this reign of terror to my land. May God shine on you, Bobby Sands, for the courage that you have shown. May your glory and your faith be widely known. And brave Francis Hughes and Ray McCreesh, who died unselfishly, and Patsy O'Hara, and next in line it's me. And to those who lie behind me, may your courage be the same. And I pray to God our lives were not in vain. though sad and bitter was the year of 1980. All is not lost, and it's still going to be one.
There we go. That was Earl Girl, folks, with Ballad, Joe McDonnell. Fantastic song written, of course, by Brian Moorfield, and that was basically for James McMullen. You would have heard Marty just rattling one off there, folks. If you what did the mic just come on? Disgraceful. We're sitting in this bloody room and it's boiling hot. Fuck's sake.
Aye. What happened about literally 30 seconds before that?
Well,
tell the whole truth. Not half the truth.
Well, the whole truth and nothing but the truth is, what I since heard the other day, and my mouth probably technically go, but anyway, you should, folks, see if you need to break wind, you should not hold it in. It's not good for your system. Just get it out. And the last show we done, I literally held this in for 2 hours of the show, and I got into the van outside, and as much as terrible as it sounds, the van near took off on its own. So it did. That's how powerful this thing was. So it was. But so I was sitting there, and Marley, obviously the mics weren't turned up, but let's just say I done one equally as powerful there about 5 minutes ago.
Well, I think yours was 3-1 compared to mine.
Yeah, but no, Marty, how warm is it in here? Like,
it's roasting, like, absolutely roasting.
When you look at it here now, I see, well, because of the black overall, these sheets hanging around it, and it's literally like, and I think my map has the heaters on, which it normally does.
There's an old saying from up at home.
Right.
Wherever you be, let your fart grow free. Church or chapel, let it rattle.
Never heard that one. So I haven't. No. There's definitely no recession in this house anyway, because this heating is on bloody 24/7. So it is. Right. So as you see on the screen now, folks, are just our big fans gathering weekend. The rally's getting very, very close now. Tickets are still going very, very well for it. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, right, there is tickets or wristbands on sale at the minute. Ones you can buy in the rally. So if you're up in the club, you want to get them. They're £15. That gets you one for the main night for the Saturday night, and then one for the Sunday as well, our afternoon sort of hangover after session on the Sunday afternoon. Or you can do what a lot of people have done this week and bought them online at our merchandise website, www.rebelpodcast.bigcartel.com. It sounds like a big mouthful, but it is. If you go onto the,
that's because it is.
It is, but it's just the way that it's the site we use. But there's a link to it on our Facebook page if you didn't quite catch that there. And I have God knows how many posts about it, so, and the link is there. So just before we do the quiz, Marty. So see if you go on the brand there. You can see there's a wee quiz table there, right? So that's the table at the minute. So obviously, fair play to Anya. She's been doing this every week. So as you can see there, so it's 8 a piece. So it is. So the first week, obviously, episode 20. You got was you the first week, wasn't it, or me the first week? Yes, it would have been me. Got answered them for the first week, then you answered them the second week. So obviously it was the last time, and then so it's me tonight again. So it's 8 a piece so far. So I'm up next tonight. So if you haven't heard this work of art yet, folks,
Jesus, I forgot about
now's
this.
your chance. Yes, I knew you probably forgot about it. So as I say,
cover your ears,
folks. Might have a few people haven't listened in from we started doing the quiz. Say when we're talking about no expense spared in making this new theme tune for the quiz, and literally there was no expense put into it at all, so there wasn't, but you have to just do it with your budget. So here we go, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for the weekly quiz on Rebel FM. The City Slicker Big Row versus the Culture Marty. There we go. So, folks, it's the more and more I listen to it, the more I'm proud of it.
You're proud of it?
Definitely.
You're proud of it?
It's the amount of work around the make that, Marty's. You don't realise. I know. it might sound like, actually, it's nothing to you to throw something out there together, but I mean, it really did take me 5 minutes, like, to do it. So it did. Right, so are you ready with the questions?
I'm ready to throw the questions
Right,
at you.
here we go.
Here we go. Cover the screen so you can't. Well, we can't see the comments anyway. So
Yeah, that's it. So,
question 1.
right,
Round 1.
here we go.
What company was ordered to pay Ireland 13 billion euros last week? Was it Facebook or was it Apple?
Apple.
Okay. Question 2. When did Ireland stop using punts? 2002 or 2001?
You say we would have thought we were a lot earlier than that.
Well,
Uh,
maybe you're thinking of the Eurobot.
why did the Euro not come in whenever we stopped using punts? Wasn't that like a direct handover?
I think it was, you know. Yeah.
Do you know how Dav just sounded there, Marty, instead?
Okay.
Right, let's see. So it was 2002 or 2001?
Yep.
02, let's say.
Question 3. No, well, round 2. But it's question. I'm just going to go question 1 up 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Who wrote the Fields of Athenry? Was it Pete St. John or Paul St. John?
Pete St. John.
Question 4. How old is Bono? 66 or 64?
66.
Geography. Which county does the River Barrow flow through? Is it Carlow
Sorry, go ahead.
or Tralee? The River Barrow.
No, I haven't got a great record of rivers at all. So I've got one right. I'm going to say Tralee.
How many counties are in Ulster? I'm not even giving you the options.
How many counties and also? You have to give me the options. Just want to know what you said.
Is it 9 or 6?
Let's see. I'll say 6.
You going to say 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Who is Follow Me, I'm Delicious? Eric Roberts or Goran Noon?
That's that TikToker guy. What's his name again?
Eric Roberts or Goran Noon? Why are you looking at your phone?
I'm not looking at my phone.
Put that phone down.
As if I'm going out there and going to start googling stuff like Jesus Christ. The second one.
The second one.
Was it Noon or Goon or what was it? Roberts.
Goran Noon.
Aye, him. Aye.
Okay. Right. Who wrote Normal People? Well, it wasn't any of us two anyway. Was it Roddy Doyle or Sally Rooney?
Was it a book, is it, or a song?
I
Or
assume it's a book, yeah.
They're
both authors.
Roddy Doyle.
Sport. Which team is Mickey Hart managing? Oh, yeah. Offaly or Derry?
Well, obviously this was when he was still at Derry, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Well, he's not the Offaly manager, like. You're making me confused now. Where did he go? Where did he go to? He hasn't went nowhere else, has he?
Even at the door of Warrenbeg.
What?
What was up before or after?
I'm going to say Derry, because I know he isn't manager Derry anymore, but I don't think if he has a new manager somewhere else, I don't think it's Offaly.
Right. Last question. Who is the captain of the Irish rugby team? Is it Johnny Sexton or Peter O'Mahony?
Peter O'Mahony.
Right.
Right, let's see, how do we do?
Results.
Dun dun dun.
What company was ordered to pay Ireland 13 billion euros last year? The answer was Apple, and you got that one correct.
Right.
What year did Ireland stop using punts? It was 2002, and you got that one correct. Question 3. Who wrote The Fields of Athenry? It was Pete St. John, so you got that one right. Question 4. How old was Bono? 64 or 66? You said 66,
right,
which was wrong.
64?
Yep.
You're right, bastard.
What county does the River Barrow flow through?
Right.
Carlow or Tralee? You said Tralee, and it was Carlow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, you deserve a slap for this one.
Why?
How many counties are in Ulster? 6 or 9?
I mean 6 or 9.
How many counties are in Ulster? 6 or 9?
6.
Right, the 6 are Derry, Antrim, Down, Tyrone, Armagh, Fermanagh. Where's Donegal, Cavan and Monaghan? They're in Ulster. There's 9. Naughty boy. You got it wrong.
Yeah. What?
There's 9 counties in Ulster. Derry, Antrim, Down, Tyrone, Armagh, Fermanagh, Cavan, Monaghan and Donegal. All playing the Ulster Championship. You're thinking of the loyal Ulster.
Yes.
The 6 counties.
On you. You bitch.
I was sure you were getting that one, like.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway. Who is Follow Me? I'm Delicious. And you're right, and that was Garan Noon.
Oh.
And I actually only just found him today, because otherwise I wouldn't have even known who that was.
Did you follow him? He's delicious.
I did. He's actually quite funny, some of the stuff he comes out with. So you got that one correct. Who wrote Normal People? Was it Sally Rooney or Roddy Doyle? You said Roddy Doyle. It was Sally Rooney. So you got that wrong. What's that?
That was James. That was me last year on the pole. Literally, probably seconds before I fell back and cracked my head on the ground. I'll definitely be sharing this picture, folks. Definitely not. Cheers for that, James.
Back to the quiz. Which team is Mickey Hart managing? Well, he left Derry and he went to Offaly.
Did he?
Yeah.
I knew. See, I thought, it wasn't like.
See, because you were away there for 3 weeks, you weren't sure what.
Yeah, see, that's
was.
it.
Yeah.
He went to Offaly.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
Last question: who is the captain of the Irish rugby team? Peter O'Mahony or Johnny Sexton? And you said Peter O'Mahony, and you were correct. And your total score this week, Rory, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got 5 wrong.
You get 5 right.
But I got 5 wrong as well.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, I'm disappointed in that.
I'm disappointed in the Derry one and the Ulster one.
But
those are 2 you should have been getting, like.
But see the Derry one, I was thinking that they probably. I'm not going to do this. On your place, see next week you can piss off. I thought maybe she must thought that he was still at Derry, and I thought I'll just say Derry because she had maybe done this quiz a while ago or something. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, I literally did not know he went to Offaly. So
there you go. Yeah, of course. That's where he went after he left Derry. Mm-hmm. So before he came to Derry, he was with Louth.
I'm disappointed in that next film. Disappointed in myself, definitely. Right, so
now before we go any further,
yes,
the last night we were on here, we give a wee shout out to a very good friend of the podcast, the donator and the supporter, Michelle Devaney, who was in hospital after having a serious accident. She broke her neck and she broke her back.
Yes, Michelle.
And
yes,
we're happy to say that Michelle's back home and she's online, and I see her in the comments here. So best of luck to you, Michelle. Glad to see you're back up and about, and glad to see that Sonny's doing better as well.
Yes,
and he was in the hospital.
Obviously,
too.
She's having a bit of banter here. We've seen people McGack and all Slager. So,
and if that's what and people are wondering what he's on about with RoboCop on a screwless, she had this big cage around her head, which was quite funny to see, to be honest, but there's nothing funny about it at the end of the day. But listen, it's good to see you, Michelle, and good to see you up and about and doing well.
And hopefully Michelle will see us up at the big fans gathering. Be great to see you up and about. But they say if you can't make it, don't be worrying.
Yeah,
I know
there's a lift.
There's a lift?
Aye.
You don't need a lift. It's downstairs.
Is somebody not upstairs?
No, it's all downstairs now. So
right. Oh, there you go then.
They told me that they took a Kristen on the next day upstairs, so they just said us, no, we'll just give you both halls, or the big hall of both tears. So I mean, just leave all the gear and all, which is handy. Don't need to take anything down, so there you go. But I thought you were going to say, then, no, I'm going to give her a lift or something. Like, I was going, right. So, yes, Michelle, but it's great to see you're back home and hopefully doing a bit better. Right, so moving on with the tunes. Johan earlier on asked for Men Behind the Wire, so we'll do the version from Afton Rye, their Live the Barlands album, and probably the song of the week, the whole week, over in Grand Canary was Afton Rye's version of Provo's Lullaby. So obviously people kept saying, play that song, you rattle your bottles up, whatever, and literally the amount of nights, it was like 2 o'clock, 3 in the morning, there were still maybe 400 people all sitting outside the tables with her, and everybody was just Carly Breeders bottles, Bob bottles, getting rattled off the tables and everything, getting smashed on the ground and that. So anyway, Johan, I haven't seen you on yet, but he asked for this one earlier on, so this one is especially for Johan. This is the Men Behind the Wire, and I think there's a bit of Free the People in this as well, so there's
armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Up through the little streets of Belfast in the dark of early morn, the British soldiers came a-rotting, wrecking little homes to scorn. Hear a song of crying children, dragging fathers from the beds, even sons while helpless mothers watch the blood pour from their heads. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. While we march behind our banner, firm will stand behind the men. We will have them free to help us build the nation once again. All the people step together, proudly friendly on their way. Never fear and never falter, till the boys come home to stay. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Free the people, let them have their say. Free the people, let them see the light of day. A dismal dawn was breaking when they took her man away, not knowing what was his crime. Just what he was guilty of, not one of them could say what they'd think of something in time. He says goodbye and remember, our day will come. Free the people, let them have their say. Free the people, let them see the light of day.
What does it profit him, the right to be born, if he suffers the loss of liberty? Laws were made for people, and the law can never scorn the right of a man to be free. We are the people, we shall overcome.
We are the people, and we shall overcome. never see the light of day.
There we go. There it is. Free the People, and the men being the wire, spicy with our good friend Johan Carlson over there in Sweden.
Our Swedish Provo.
The Swedish Provo. And he did stick to his guns. He did say that the whole week that he wasn't going to come on Facebook. The whole week we were over in Gran Canaria, because obviously he was very disappointed of not being able to get there. And I sent him one video. Actually, Kelly's men were singing. What song were they singing?
Georgian Pop?
No. What about Derry?
William Donnelly?
No. The Phil Coulter song.
Oh, fuck. Aye.
So, but
yes,
anytime
yeah.
when we were all together, we always on the floor and thing.
Yeah. Turn Up So Well?
Yes, Turn Up So Well. So they were in the middle of singing it, so I recorded it on my phone, and I got behind James and John Laws and Pat, and we were going, Johan, miss you up. I sent him WhatsApp, but I don't think he'd even seen the thing yet. But he did say, I'm not going to reply nothing you send me all the week. So he didn't. So I think he generally was gutted that he couldn't be there. And the amount of people that stopped me and says, where's the big horny guy? Where's the big horny guy? I was like, what? I said, oh, Johan, obviously the guy with the horns. Where's the big horny guy? Because you can't miss him, like, with the whole week with the... Yeah, there he is there, the town I loved.
Yep.
The horny guy. So you were definitely missed this week, Johan. So you were. I don't know. The bar definitely didn't sell as much Guinness, so they didn't. As they did last year.
I believe that.
Definitely not. Right. So just as you seen up there, we had the wee link there for the Revolut and the PayPal. Folks, if anyone want to donate a few quid for just for the show tonight, if you're enjoying the show, enjoying the banter, you can throw us a few £1 if you want. Cheers to everybody who has sent us some money tonight. Much appreciated, you're all legends. So if any do want to throw in whatever you can, as much or as little as possible, just
preferably much.
Yeah, exactly. Preferably much. There's a wee link there, so you can just scan it with your phone or whatever, and it'll bring you straight to PayPal or Revolut, and you can donate a few £1, folks, if you're that way inclined and you have a few quid to spare. I know money is tight, but so there's no obligation at all. So, right.
Yes, there is.
No, there definitely isn't, Marty. You're right.
Yes, there is.
Okay, folks. Well, yeah. No pressure.
Joking.
Right. So, what we're gonna is there any more comments or any people coming through, or while them songs are on?
Not really at the minute. Just a lot of chat going on between Iona and Michelle and McGack. I think McGack's giving Michelle abuse.
He wouldn't be give anybody abuse.
Not that he would do.
It wouldn't be like so
not at all. No,
definitely not.
And then Iona's calling him out on it. So Michelle did say, "I can walk" whenever I mentioned there's no stairs in the rallies.
So are you missing the place, Iona? And it seems like you haven't been over here in donkeys, like at one stage you were over here in everybody single week, so you were.
No.
You always seen, like, a Saturday we wouldn't go past that you seen a wee picture of one of them tricolour shots down in Kelly Cellars. Oh, just checking in, Kelly Cellars with a tricolour shot.
No, the clock's ticking on that one.
What?
The clock's ticking on that one.
What do you mean?
The clock's ticking on that one.
What do you mean it's ticking?
She's due over shortly.
Oh, is she?
I should be doing. She'll be here soon.
Alright, there we go.
There you are.
Over Saturday, Ro. Watch this Saturday?
Yeah, she's over on Saturday.
Okay, there you go. Right, so anyway, right, next Tuesday.
See, I wasn't sure because the last time you were talking about coming over, to surprise Michelle. So I wasn't sure if this Saturday was meant to be a surprise for that or not, but now that you've put it out there, it's obviously not. I was afraid to put my foot on it, that's why I sort of stalled there.
Okay, no problem. Right, so yes, it'd be good to see you over, Iona. And
Jesus Christ, Nora 3 times in November.
We'll be looking forward to your wee checking tricolour shot. So, right, so moving on to Terry, our good friend, who's over sunning herself in Cyprus this time.
Mm-hmm.
So she's never here. This woman, she's like always away somewhere, sunning herself, it's Lanzarote or whatever. But we did look at her, see if Damien Quinn has a version of this Sniper's Promise. I can't find one. He's not on any of the albums I have, maybe on Spotify. So we'll do the Kathleen Lorgan. Kathleen, let me take a drink of water, because that's what happens when my mouth's dry. I start fumbling my words. Right, so it's Kathleen Loggy, folks, with Sniper's Promise, especially for Terry over there in Cyprus.
I
was icy cold, I was alone, waiting for an army foot patrol. And then at last they came within my sights. I squeezed the trigger of my arm light. Oh mama, comfort me, for I know these awful things have got to be. And when the war of freedom has been won, I promise you I'll put away my gun. The shots rang out, I heard a soldier cry, please don't leave me here alone to die. I realized his patrol had gone away and left their wounded comrade for me to slay. Oh mama, comfort me, for I know these awful things have got to be. And when the war of freedom has been won, I promise you I'll put away my gun. There's nothing in this world I would not give if mercy's in your heart, you let me live. For in his eyes I saw a begging flame as the muzzle of my gun moved towards his brain. Oh mama, comfort me, for I know these awful things have got to be. And when the war of freedom has been won, I promise you I'll put away my gun. The dawn was breaking when I reached my base. I can't forget the look on that boy's face. Fear, agony, torment were all there, but to your memory, mama, his life I spare. Oh mama, comfort me, for I know these awful things have got to be. And when the war of freedom has been won, I promise you I'll put away my gun.
And that is Kathleen Largy there, folks, on the flying column with
Sniper's Promise.
Sniper's Promise, Marty, thank you very much. I just had a main fart there, and that happens to me now and again, folks. I'm getting older as well, and I just have these main blanks, so do now and again. So that was for Terry Craning, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
I thought we're through nearly all the requests, are we?
We have Celtic Symphony has been requested by Alan Chuck and McPherson. I think he's asked for it twice
we'll
as well.
Do it there next year, Alan.
McGack wants to hear Black Watch.
You already had a request, McGack, and you're lucky we haven't banned you the cheek of you on this page. So you should be lucky you're just still on the chat.
Ooh.
So you should.
Your Anya's looking at another wee song. She's wanting what I called the last time Heaton Grant.
Heaton Grant.
But we're not allowed to talk over it this time.
No, Anya, you've already had your one request tonight, so we might do it for the next show, right?
Oh, here, hold on. You're defending that's her quizmaster.
What?
She should be looked after.
Why have I had the questions sent me for next for your ones?
For next week?
For you, aye.
Oh, right. There you go, Anya. You're on the ball, girl.
So there you go.
No messing about there.
No. So.
Well, Anya, if I was on the decks, I would play your song for you. But if your brother says no, it's no. So there you go. You blame him.
Don't be sort of trying to put the wooden spoon in and waiting up.
I can't control what songs go on. That's your department. I just do the
Exactly.
comments and the pictures and the videos. And
Yeah. So, know your role. What is it? Who's it there?
know your place. Is that what you were trying to say to me?
No. Know your. Who was it? Know your role. The Rock.
Know your role.
No, The Rock.
Oh,
from the WWF.
Don't watch it.
What?
Never watch it.
Well, see, apparently it's on Netflix, folks. Something we came across the other night, and it's actually quite good. Vince McMahon, right? Who like runs the WWE.
Right.
It's this busy thing that's called Mr. McMahon, but it's like a 5 or 6 part documentary. But it's like from the very start of it to now. It's actually really, really good. It's a good documentary. So it's about the whole like corruption and everything, and the steroids and everything, whatever and stuff, and how fake it is and all this here kind of stuff. Obviously, everybody knows it's fake.
That's why I've no interest in it.
What?
That's why I've no interest in it.
Oh, but you see, when you were younger, like, I mean, it was like, when you were going to school and all, that's all you wanted to, like, sit up and watch the 3 o'clock in the morning, WrestleMania, you know what I mean? And you went to school the next day. And
whenever I was younger, we watched the wrestling on a Saturday afternoon.
Giant Haystacks and
Big Daddy.
Oh, I remember that.
Rasputin the Mad
That was
Monk
like
and all
Saturday
those.
afternoon, wasn't it?
It was great.
Channel 4 or something, was it? Or one of them?
Yeah. I didn't think it was a Channel 4 at that time.
I was like, they all had the big leotards on, didn't they? Like? Big Daddy, Giant Haystacks.
I actually saw Big Daddy, it was Giant Haystacks, came to Maherfeld whenever they converted the swimming pool to a leisure centre.
Right.
And it was the grand opening.
Did he open it?
Aye, yeah. Giant Haystacks.
Did he have his leotard on?
Rasputin the Mad Monk. I don't know, but I did have the programme for it up until, I think the last time I seen it was about 5 years ago.
Giant Haystacks.
Yeah.
That was the days
Let's come back a
Saturday
bit.
afternoon, that was
And I have another claim to fame.
Right, go ahead.
I swam with Sharon Davies, the world champion swimmer.
With her? How did you do that? What, did you have a race against her or what?
Well, I done was 10 laps of the swimming pool in Maherfeld.
Oh, look, see, you done they? It's your fault.
What?
Anya.
Anya, I've had your back there, love. I had your back.
So, you mean the questions are going to get a bit more difficult for me, not for you?
Aye, yeah. We were, I was in P7 at primary school.
What did you say, by the way?
What did you say?
Your ma hasn't put a request in yet.
There it is too.
It's just come through there now. And I says, will you see in about 5 minutes time? She'll put one in, literally just before we're finished. So we'll probably have to finish up these last couple of songs in.
Yep.
Going to get some pizza, but I'll try and sing anyhow. Right, Robert, that's where you're going to get your pizza.
Oh, very good.
Right, so Alan Chucky McPherson looking at the tones with Celtic Symphony. That's another song went down really well.
Any updates on that Celtic match, by the way, folks, for those who are watching it?
Oh, I'm sure it's probably still 2-1, like, because we would have probably got it up on the screen. Right, Alan, this one's for you. So we'll probably do this here one, and then we'll do the Martin McGuinness song from my ma, maybe to finish up. Because probably bring us up to about 9 o'clock.
So you want hard questions for next week then?
Why?
You're not doing Anya's song?
Well, we haven't got time now to play it. I mean, it's...
It was far across the sea when the devil got a hold of me. He wouldn't set me free, so he kept me sold for ransom. Na 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 I'm a sailor man from Glasgow town. I've roamed this world around and round. He's the meanest thing that I had found in all me days of wandering. And I could see his evil eyes. What's then he took me by surprise. Take me to your paradise. I want to see the jungle.
Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle deep. That's where the lion sleeps. For then those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise.
Graffiti on the wall just as the sun was going down. I see graffiti on the wall
of the cells, of the cells.
Graffiti on the wall, it says we're magic, we're magic. Graffiti on the wall.
Graffiti on the wall.
And it says
ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat.
we went through each jungle deep. For the paradise that we did seek was no trip for the weak. There waltzing with the natives.
Na 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 na.
From the Amazon to Borneo, from Africa to Tokyo, to the darkest jungles of the world, but nowhere could I lose him.
Na 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 na
around in circles every way, he turned to me and he did say, I think you're leading me astray, I want your soul, me bio.
Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle deep. That's where the lion sleeps. For then those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise.
Graffiti on the wall, just as the sun was going down, I see graffiti on the wall.
Of the cells, of the cells.
Graffiti on the wall, it says we're magic, we're magic. Graffiti on the wall.
Graffiti on the wall.
It says ooh
ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat. Ooh ah up the rat, say ooh ah up the rat.
There we go, Alan Chuck McPherson was looking for that there on the Wood Tones with the Celtic Symphony.
Yeah.
And there can't be many more opportunities than to sing it. And I think it's this weekend. Dublin is their last gigs, isn't it?
Is that the final?
I think maybe Killarney or something, maybe that IEC or something is maybe their last one. But I know they're playing that or two in that 3 arena this weekend. So they're I seen Aidan from Potter Brown's put up post today. He got 3 tickets. He was looking to sell on. He wasn't giving them away, like.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I know there were there was lots of people even trying to swap for the Belfast tickets. Going, I'll have some Belfast tickets so we can get for the Dublin one instead.
Yeah.
So there was.
Right,
But,
folks, as just while we're waiting here for Lou to load up whatever it is he's loading up, probably the last song. We want to go back to this 20,000 followers. The picture's on the screen there, and firstly, thank everybody for following the podcast, and ask anyone who's on Facebook, if you go onto the Rebel podcast page itself, click on the 3 wee dots up at the top right hand corner and click invite your friends, and then just invite all. And if you do that, make the thing grow a wee bit more.
And Mario buys all paint in the rock the next time.
I was actually going to suggest a wee giveaway maybe next week or the following week or whatever, because I have a couple of CDs in the house and a couple of t-shirts and things that I have gathered up that could be given away. And
but I think with them we should maybe give away a CD player as well.
A CD player?
Yeah.
I will probably.
Play them with.
Probably. Or get the CDs put onto a pen maybe or something. I think that's the way to go now. Like,
it's a well-known thing. Like, nobody has it's even any modern cars. Like,
no,
like,
I don't even know one in my car.
Like, it's a USB stick. That's all that they have now. Like,
well, we could get them transferred onto a stick and work it that way. I'm sure. So right, do your best to go onto our Facebook. Just hit the Rebel podcast page and the 3 wee dots in the top right hand corner, and just invite friends.
The thing up again, the gathering up again. Just to get folks, if any haven't got tickets for it, I know a few. I have envelopes there for a lot of yous that are in the next couple of weeks. I'll be giving you a shout to go around and pick up the money for them, just so I know I have the tickets sold. But it's going to be a great weekend. So the main night, going to be taking place in the Roddy's Club, folks. The main night is Saturday, the 30th of November, headlined by the Spirit of Freedom, 2 Tonys, Damien Quinn, who played the very first one for us in the PD, Kevin, who you obviously know as Kev OD, and folks, just in case if any is wondering, you haven't seen him online and stuff recently, I was actually talking to Kev the other day. I sent him a wee text just to make sure he was alright, because normally Kevin will be on Facebook every other day and promoting his gigs and all, and doing live feeds. He's basically deactivated his Facebook for a while. He's on holiday at the minute with a family, and he just said, listen, I've deactivated for a couple of weeks, but once I get back home I'll be back on it again. So he hasn't been banned or anything, so he hasn't, whatever. So yep, Kev will be on, and then the show will be kicking off with Paul from Clover Rebel Band. I've actually forgot to mention tonight, obviously, about Paul's the new bass player for Clover.
Yep.
So maybe next week we'll give that a wee shout. We'll play one of the Clover songs. So and then the next day, folks, on Sunday, the 1st of December, also we always have a official after party, sort of like a hangover session, because I know a lot of you come over from England and Scotland and basically from the south the whole weekend. So sort of said it's pointless just having one night. We're going to get sort of 2 days out of it. And obviously the Sunday is a more sort of chilled out sort of session. Do you know what I mean? So
for most people.
Yeah, for most people, well, obviously most people that are down the night before. So Paul, this time is going to be our headline singer for the Sunday. And Toby Mac, obviously you heard Marty talking about their who played the Rebel Sundays
brilliant
on
Rebel Sunday there on Sunday night.
Toby will be on
brilliant
before Paul, and I'll be playing a few tunes on the first hour. So also, folks, tickets are £15. Okay, that gets you 2 wristbands. So you can buy them from our merchandise website now, or if you want, there is some on sale up in the Rallies Club. So folks, if you haven't got a ticket yet for the weekend, why not? Get on to it now and get your tickets for it. It's going to be a great weekend, as always, as it always is. People always do say it's the highlight of their year. It'll be great again. I know lots of people have bought tickets that are coming over from England and Scotland, and so it'll be great to see us over again. It's always great to see a lot of people. Obviously, we may see them once a year. Well, not in the Ona's case, we're sick of looking at her, like. So I mean, but
we see you on, and we'll see Belfast people.
Only Joe and Leona. For sake, not really.
Best weekend of the year, she says.
Let's just say, Craig Young. There's at least 60
large in Glasgow that would like your show, lads. But I only speak to some of them. My own. I only speak to my own.
Oh, okay. Cheers, Ro. You know I love you, really, for God's sake. I'm just on the wind up. Right, so obviously we'll have to do my ma's request. As Marty just said, your mother has not put a request up yet, so she hasn't.
She read my mind.
And I says, wait, she'll be, and next thing, and it wasn't even said on the air, it was just him saying, and then I think Mish must have been starting the lamp or something, and I may go put a request on.
Maybe.
So she was looking the Martin McGuinness song. It's absolutely beautiful tune. We used to play us here on the Sunday all the time. So it's a song by Ciara McCafferty. She sings the version of what's the thing I always play, the Meet Me at the Pillar. So this, and it's basically Ciara singing it, and it's a lot of all the Derry musicians who are involved in the Stories of the Land albums and all them ones together. So a whole load of people involved in this song. So the song's called Where My Heart Will Always Be, the Ballad of Martin McGuinness. It's absolutely beautiful. Just listen to the words, folks. It's just like about obviously the whole life of Martin McGuinness.
Yep.
Class versions. This one's by my ma Kate, of course, the landlady here in the studios.
The landlady is right.
So we'll have to do our song for her. So that's us, folks. See, my ma did text me and say she's very disappointed in me about the quiz. And I said not as disappointed as myself. So but anyway, I'm what's 13? 13, 8 now. So it's up to Marty now for next week to see how he gets on. And it's so, folks, from myself, Ro, and from the Culture over here, from Maherfelt, or where's your Mahara? You're from
originally Maherfelt, but Reardon Below.
But now a full blown Westie.
Well, you know.
We
all have our sorrows to seek.
Yep. So folks, listen again, thanks very much to the audience who have given us a donation tonight. Much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to everyone who has left comments, had a bit of crack, had a bit of banter. Good crack as always. So if you're only jumping in there to the show, it will be available on YouTube as soon as the show finishes. The whole 2-hour show will be there to be listened to again. So if you want to listen to it again, don't be listening to it on Facebook, because, as you know,
you don't hear it all.
The mute half the show and it's not us. It's just basically Facebook's shite buddy copyright policy. So if you do want to listen to the show again, go on to YouTube and listen to it, and make sure you like and subscribe the channel. So folks, here's the last one, Where My Heart Will Always Be, the Ballad of Martin McGuinness. So for myself, Ro, and Marty here,
good night, folks.
See you next Wednesday. Cheers.
My childhood, growing up in the Bogside, people lived their daily lives. In hard times they did strive, but little did I know then what I would come to be, a soldier of my country, my life to see it free. As the conflict happened around me, and people marched for rights, injustice it was plain to see. It was a time to fight. No more the rule of Britain, no more an orange state, no more will we be second class. My calling was fate. And in the years that followed, I chose to heed the call, to stand along with Ireland's braves and resist the lion's claw. From the Bogside and the New Lodge, in Tyrone and South Armagh, for the freedom of this country, great volunteers we had. As I look back on the struggle and proud of all we've done, to create the time for peace again, our chance to be is one. The hope of just one Ireland, the dream of 32. It was not for me to finally see I won't be here with you.
door. My family all around me, and all their hearts so sore. The main man made the call now. It's time for me to go. No more will I see green and high, or fish in rivers flow. Then take me to Cuchulainn and lay me by your side, along with my brave comrades. Beneath this cross I lie. I'll look out on the bog side, where my heart will always be, and know that I will rest in peace, as you set Ireland free. I look out on the bog side, where my heart will always be, and know that I will rest in peace, as you set Ireland free.